degree plan. Every student starts KTU 101 orientation. It's the first class you take. Now, in this course, you will learn about KTU, what are our expectations. We'll try to learn what your expectations are. You'll also be introduced to your academic mentor. Now, the degree plan is completed with the academic mentor, who is your academic advisor, and it's submitted to the provost's office for approval. Once it's been approved, the student, you, can begin following this plan to complete your program. It's just simply a roadmap for what course you need to take when, which term, to be able to complete all the requirements. Now, your degree plan is not set in stone. It can be changed later. If you decide that you want to change the courses up, you and your academic mentor can do that. It still needs to be approved by the provost. And since it is not set in stone, it is just a roadmap of your courses. Now, the reason why we have it is because it ensures efficiency and a good use of your time. You don't want you to take 4 or 5 courses that you've already completed the group requirement for and basically overdo one category. It'll also help you visualize milestones. With that being said, you'll notice there's a lot of color here on this slide. What we have is the first green section are our core courses. On the degree plan, each section corresponds with this color. There's also the IT fundamental courses. They're in red here. Notice that there's 12 credit hours available in this group. There are 12 credit hours required. That would suggest that in the IT fundamentals course category, you will need to take every course that's listed there. Now, when you see the next category down, you see web technology courses. You'll see 12 credit hours are available here. Only 3 are required. So that means that more than likely there's 4 courses available. You only have to take 1. You can see the credit hours available versus the credit hours required listed for each one of the different categories. This is a fuller view where you can now see courses that are listed under the categories. In this first section here where it says core courses, it's in green, you'll notice that there are 6 courses listed. The requirement is to pick 4. So you can, if there are 2 that you really hate, then those are the 2 that you don't pick. Once you've completed those, then you will have met the requirement for that category. Then you would move on to the next category, which would be, for instance, the red category, IT fundamentals course. And you'll see that there's 12 credit hours available and there's 12 credit hours required. So that actually means you need to take each one of the CompTIA exams that you have listed right there for you. Now, if you meet the minimum of all categories, meeting the minimum of all categories is required. But if you do that, you will not receive a total of 60 credit hours. 60 credit hours is what is required for an associate's degree. What that means is that you are going to have to go back and take additional courses within the different categories that exceed the minimum requirement. Minimum requirement, just by its own name, suggests that there's the possibility to do better than the minimum. So you will have to do more than just the minimum in some categories to be able to reach 60 credit hours. But this also allows you to meet the requirements of the degree plan while still having the ability to tailor your program to match what your interests are. Each program and each degree has a unique degree plan template. The examples that we've discussed so far in this video have been more of the associate degree level. The bachelor's degree has its own completely different degree plan requirements. With that being said, also certificate levels have different degree plan requirements. If you have any questions on degree plans, contact your mentor or the office of the provost at 844-446-2588.